Hi, my name is Kalu Henry, and I am here in Oregon with Véronique Drouhin, the winemaker, the legendary winemaker of Domaine Drouhin, Oregon, who also happens to be the Wine Spectator May cover star, which is so exciting. And she has kindly agreed to shoot a recipe from my new book, Better at Home. And it is a miso-roasted salmon in noodles in this really beautifully flavored broth. So we're gonna do it together.
I am so excited. Thank you, Kalu.
Thank you.
How long do you cook them?
7 to 8 minutes.
7 to 8 minutes.
I'll try one. We can both try one.
I want to help.
You are, you are. You.
So with the cold water sauce and the non-stick.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Cooking with Vera. And the salmon gets to marinate as the oven comes to temperature. So it gives it a little bit of an extra amount of time just to kind of get all the flavors in there. And it's a very simple marinade. It's a tablespoon of white miso.
Equivalent of a tablespoon.
That looks good. Parfait. It's fun. I get to practice my French. And do a tablespoon of mirin. Gives us a little bit of sweetness. Half a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. But you're right, it can be a little overpowering.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're gonna do a couple splashes of rice wine vinegar. And then we're gonna whisk it together.
It smells good.
You wanna taste it?
Yes.
Kinda nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
You did a perfect job. Pour this over the fish.
Oh, that looks
Love it.
Massage.
Yeah, massage it in there a little
little
bit.
bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, that was so delicate and nice. We'll just leave this until the oven comes to temperature, so like 10, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Pop it in there and make our broth.
That's nice because you don't need to marinate for a long time.
The flavors get in there, and you don't actually want to marinate fish with anything acidic for a long time because it'll start to
Cook.
Exactly.
Have a lot to
She's
learn.
coming on tour with me.
How was this one?
That's the lentil soup.
For Louise.
Mhm.
Be careful.
I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 400 for 10 to 12 minutes, and we'll start building our broth. So we're making salmon, and I've heard that salmon is a really lovely pairing with Pinot Noir. Is that true?
I find it true, and you know what?
Yeah.
I did find out about this when I was first in Oregon
Oh.
back in 1986.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was a wonderful meal, and it was just fresh salmon cooked on a barbecue, c'est in French unilatéral. And then I was served a glass of Pinot Noir, and I said, oh, because classically
Right, you wouldn't.
you would have white wine. And that was such a beautiful match. The nuttiness of the salmon with the little bit of same nuttiness of the wine. It was just lovely. And since
that's so
then,
cool.
it's a pairing I love. So I was really excited
that's
about your
amazing.
recipe.
What are we drinking today?
We are drinking a Pinot Noir 2024, and this wine was made with the vineyard that are around us.
Oh, nice.
And so those are the vines we did plant back in 1988, and a little bit over time. And voila, so let's try. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Santé.
Santé. That's really beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This variety really deserves to be very elegant. It's young and lively and still fruity. It takes about 2 years, and sometimes we forget, like we sip a glass of wine, but if you think of the work that was done behind.
Any project that takes that long, you need to take a minute to really celebrate and talk about the process.
It is actually drinking
It's
very well.
I know.
Yeah, I really like it. That's the beauty about Pinot. Sometimes the question, when should we drink the wine? It's a difficult question to answer because some people prefer the wines very fruity and young, and some prefer them more mature because the aromas will develop. Floral, dry petals, roses, and then when they get older, tobacco, cigar, hummus, truffle, which are all wonderful, but everyone should really enjoy them when they like it.
Yeah.
But with these wines, there's not really a specific time where you have to drink them.
I like to use grated garlic and grated ginger so they sort of just kind of melt into the broth. Would you like to grate some garlic?
Shall I go ahead and chop the...
Yeah, do it. I think we need to cut a couple more, just some of the greens on these for garnish. The first step in making our broth, browning our mushrooms. And then I add the broth, add in the bok choy at the end for a minute or two just to wilt. I'm gonna add a little salt. And adding in the bok choy. So now we just need to plate our beautiful bowls. We just add our fish over top. Looks good to me. Put a little green, put a little scallions on there.
Petite décoration. Voilà, magnifique.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
C'est très bon, délicieux.
Oh, good.
It's very light, and the mushroom with the saumon, like the greens too. This looks so healthy also. There's also a little crispiness with the
the bok choy.
bok choy. Let's see how this pairs with the white.
I love that idea.
You see, this is what I like. I think the pairing of the saumon, it's not so fat as a fish,
Right.
but it has something very, very round, very smooth. Really matches well with the wine.
If she says so, we know it's true. Thank you very, very much for doing this with me today. It's an honor to be able to cook with you.
It is my honor to be with you. Thank you very much for sharing your recipe with me.
Oh
And
my goodness.
I'm going to take this back home to France with me.
Oh, and for everyone else, Better at Home is available wherever books are sold.
Get it, get it. Fantastic recipes, plenty of fantastic recipes.
And buy the wine. It's amazing.